Looking for the best camera in 2026? So, here's the thing. The right camera isn't always the most expensive one. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 cameras you can buy right now. From beginner-friendly pics to budget options and powerful all-rounders, there's something here for everyone. Let's get into it. But before we jump in, here are 3 quick things to keep in mind. First, think about how you shoot. Photos, video, travel, or street photography all need different cameras. Second, check the lens system. A good camera body matters, but lens options matter just as much. Third, don't chase specs alone. Yeah, image quality, autofocus, and ease of use matter more in real life. At number 5, the Fujifilm X-T50 is a fantastic street photography camera. It packs a 40.2 megapixel sensor, so you get sharp, detailed images with lots of room to crop. That's a big deal for street shots, because framing isn't always perfect in the moment. Autofocus is fast and reliable too. It tracks faces and eyes well, even in tricky light. You also get 5-axis in-body stabilization, up to 7 stops, which helps a lot for handheld shots in low light. Design is another highlight. It looks premium, feels compact, and weighs just around 15.5 ounces. And yeah, the film simulation dial is a big win. It gives you quick access to creative looks straight out of camera. Battery life isn't the best though, so a spare battery is a smart idea. Buy it if you want a small but powerful street camera. Don't buy it if you're on a super tight budget or hate carrying extra batteries. And now, let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have the Kodak PIXPRO WPZ2. This is a great pick if you want a compact camera that's cheap, rugged, and easy to carry anywhere. It's waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof. So yeah, it's built for travel, beach days, and outdoor adventures. The camera is small enough to slip into a pocket or bag, which makes it super convenient. It uses a 16 megapixel sensor and captures solid photos for the price. Images have a slightly vintage look too, which gives them a fun, nostalgic feel. Video is decent as well, with 1080p at 30 frames per second. Battery life is pretty respectable for a compact camera, rated for around 200 shots, or about 70 minutes of video. Buy it if you want a pocket-friendly adventure camera on a very tight budget. Don't buy it if you want advanced controls or higher-end image quality. And now, let's move on to number 3. At number 3, the Canon EOS R100 is the best budget camera on this list. Let's see what you've actually got here with the EOS R100. They claim it's a mirrorless for everyone. Yeah, right. Let's see if this 100x fun thing is a real game changer or just a total ripoff. Alright, first up, the body. It is super light and compact. Honestly, you could toss this in a bag and forget it's there. Eye and face autofocus. Look, if a new camera doesn't have this, it belongs in the trash. Glad they included it. Easy sharing with inbuilt Wi-Fi. Because let's be real, if you can't post it to Insta in 5 seconds, did it even happen? And wait for it, 4K recording. It gets the details, but believe me, you'll probably just stick to 1080p anyway. So, the EOS R100. It's not an absolute beast, but for a starter, it just might be exactly what they say it is. Buy it if you want a beginner-friendly camera that takes great photos on a tight budget. Don't buy it if you need stronger video tools or a more advanced all-around camera. And now, let's move on to number 2. At number 2, we have the Canon EOS R50. This is one of the best beginner cameras in 2026. Alright, Canon just dropped the EOS R50, and it's about time. Listen, if you're still using your phone for TikToks, you're playing yourself. The R50 gives you vertical video right out of the box, and plug-and-play webcam support. Foodies, check this. 120 frames per second for those buttery slow-mo shots. Plus, Hybrid auto mode means you can stop fiddling with settings and actually eat your food. Beauty vloggers? This is a game changer. Close-up autofocus that actually works. No more of that awkward hand behind the lipstick thing. It just locks on. And for my travel squad, Movie Digital IS keeps your shots smooth. And that 4K? It's oversampled from 6K, so your night shots look insane. Total beast. Buy it if you want a beginner-friendly mirrorless camera that you can keep using as your skills improve. Don't buy it if you want the cheapest option or you're already upgrading from another mirrorless camera. And now, let's get to number 1. And at number 1, the Nikon Z5 II takes the top spot. Alright guys, Nikon's pushing this whole truly together vibe for the new Z5 Mark II. But forget the marketing fluff. What we actually care about is this so-called powerful autofocus. They slapped the Expeed 7 processor in here. Yeah, the exact same brain from their flagship beasts. Detecting 9 subject types? Honestly, tracking a hyperdog on a beach is pretty solid. And this 3D tracking, you lock onto a skater's knee and it just sticks. Not bad. But this? Tracking falling sand? Okay, that is a total game changer. I was genuinely shocked. Low light indoors? The IAF grabs right on in this weird aquarium lighting. Zero hunting. So, is the Z5 II a total ripoff? Nope. If you need killer AF without selling a kidney, this thing is a beast. Buy it if you want pro-level features without spending a fortune. Don't buy it if you're brand new to photography or need a camera for a very specific niche. And that's why the Nikon Z5 II is our number 1 pick. So yeah, those are the best cameras you can buy in 2026. All the products link in the description. If this video helped you out, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which camera you'd pick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.